I didn't get Elden Ring day one. I got it a few days later instead, but even then, it's currently my game of the year for 2022. So, based on that information and the fact that I got the Platinum Trophy, you already know this is going to be a better review than the one that Quantum TV done. Historically, I've never been good at the Soulsborne games. I love them, but I'm terrible at them. But with Elden Ring, I feel like there's finally a game in the hard as fuck genre that I'm actually good at. Whether that be because the game is easier or because the weapons and tools in the game make your journey easier, I can't say. All I know is that I died less in Elden Ring than I did in any other game from Software or games that are similar to Soulsborne games. There is nothing that I don't like about Elden Ring, so mostly everything is going to be positive in this review. Let's start with my favourite thing about Elden Ring, the map and exploration. The fact that the map is completely empty when you first open your map screen and that there are no quest markers anywhere in the game just pushes this game way to the top of my list. It reminds me of when I first played Breath of the Wild. While there are quest markers in that game, they only appear on the map itself, which is probably why I love Elden Ring just as much as I do. It's another game that rewards exploration, allowing you to do and go wherever you want with little to no restrictions. Being able to see something in the distance and then just go there without the game telling you to do or go somewhere else first is so freeing. Especially with games now that hold your hand so much that most other games have become stale just because they force you to do what they want you to do. I feel like Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring should become the standard, the building block for what open world games should be from now on. Just letting you do whatever you want whenever you want is just perfection. The graphics for Elden Ring have been a hotly debated topic. Well, I say that, it's really just been PlayStation fanboys that have been bitching about the graphics, saying how underwhelming they are compared to their graphical playground known as Horizon Forbidden West, all because Elden Ring, much like Breath of the Wild did with Horizon Zero Dawn, completely overshadowed that game. Personally, I love the graphics. The world design is fantastic, the enemy design is even better. And let's talk about that for a moment. My favourite enemy in Elden Ring is the Ancestor Spirit and the Regal Ancestor Spirit. From the design to the movement and even the music itself makes this enemy, for me personally, the best enemy in the game. While not exactly challenging, just watching the enemy gracefully move around the battlefield while throwing out its attacks makes this feel more like the ancient spirit is testing you instead of just outright wanting to kill you just for the hell of it. If I could fight more than two of these, I wouldn't get anything else done in the game, as I would just be fighting them over and over again. Now, the only issue I have with Elden Ring is the performance, which, I'll be honest, wasn't a big issue for me. I did notice the frame rate dropping a few times in the hundreds or so hours that I played, and it wasn't enough to bother me, as I still managed to platinum the game on the first patch. It was playable, but definitely could have been better, especially on PlayStation 5. At the end of the day, Elden Ring is currently my favourite game of 2022 and my current Game of the Year contender. Could that change going forward? Definitely, but as of right now, Elden Ring, in my opinion, is the best game of 2022 and I give it a 9.5 out of 10.